Hello. A play tonight about old lags in retirement. You know, criminals have their own form of language. What do you make of this? A man is in stir, and a con grasses to a screw who puts him in chokey. It's rather baffling, isn't it? It means, of course, one convict is betrayed by another to a warder who puts him in solitary confinement. That brings me to the title of tonight's play, Toff and Fingers. Well, that means, I'll leave you to work that one out for yourselves. I promised the author I wouldn't grouse about the ending.
Blimey, Toff. Look down there. Nothing but rocks and waves. Not a human habitation in sight. I'm gonna love this, Toff. I'm gonna have a marvellous time.
I told you, Fingers, cut out the top.
No, half a tick, mate.
Cut out the mate as well. I'm sir to you from now on.
There's nobody can overhear us.
That's not the point. If we're going to pass ourselves off as master and man, we've got to start living it now. If we don't, you'll call me the Toff in front of somebody, which will be curtains.
I didn't reckon I'd have to go sirring you in private as well.
Everything depends on watching out for details. Now, don't look so flaming wounded. It's going to keep you out of jug, as well as myself.
Oh, come off it.
I know, it's going to be more difficult for you. I'll make it as easy for you as I can.
Oh, it'll be no bother for you to act the gent.
No, I admit it. I've got everything it takes to make a gent except the money. Now, I've got the money, too.
Oh, you're gonna love it, ain't you?
Yes, I think I am. All the same, you'd better get cracking with the sirs and the other little bits of formality straight away.
What other bits of formality?
You know, letting me pass first through a door, carrying the bags, asking when I want my morning tea.
Oh, if I'd have realised. Where have we got to now? When did the polar bears come on?
Funny, something about it hits me right here. They shot me up here to train during the war. Happiest days of my life. I promised myself I'd come back someday.
I still say it's the wrong time to do it.
Sir?
I still say it's the wrong time to do it, sir. If you want to go underground, you pick a city. Even the goons know that.
So, they won't look for us here.
That's where you're wrong, mate.
Sir?
That's where you're wrong, sir. In a one-horse town like this,
Auchenlochan.
I'll never learn to say it.
Well, don't try. You're just an ignorant valet. The locals will get a laugh out of you, and you'll be very popular.
I don't want to be popular. I want to be so that nobody looks at me twice. Now, in this Auchenlochan, they'll all know us. They want to know what we're doing here. Now, if we'd have stayed in London...
Oh, you are a bit of a clot. Of course, we'd walked into Auchenlochan as our own two selves, you calling me Toff and me calling you Fingers. They'd be onto us like a flash. Even the local copper would smell of that. But can't you get it into that thick skull, man, that they expect gentlemen to visit them? We'll fit into the local landscape as naturally as trees or sheep. Scotland Yard and Interpol may be looking for us, but not in a million years would they look for us in the Auchenlochan Hotel.
Well, thank you very much.
There's someone in the corridor.
Oh, it's a bloke for the tickets. Tickets, please.
Higgins.
Sorry. Sir. Auchenlochan, next stop, gentlemen.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. I say, do you know the hotel?
The Auchenlochan Hotel, sir? Oh, yes, sir.
Is mine host still Donald Cameron?
No, sir. Poor Donald died a year or two back, sir.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Inspector. Who runs it now?
The widow, sir. Oh, we're just slowing down for Auchenlochan now, sir. These
Thank
platforms...
you, Inspector. Higgins, get down the traps, will you?
Good heavens, Flora, is that all the length you are? It is 6:30, and the London connection will be in any minute.
There is plenty of time.
Oh,
Shocked of all my life. I don't care what anybody says, Annabelle. He let out that brute on purpose.
But are you perfectly sure it was a bull, Miss Ramsey?
There was a ring through its nose.
Oh, Mr. Cook, I've been coming here ever since we were girls. That's the first time such a thing has happened. It was most alarming. If we hadn't been able to climb a
Perhaps the
tree...
bull had broken out.
Prize bulls don't break out, Mr. Cook. It was deliberate. You've only to ask the local people. Colonel Brassworth makes no secret of it. He intends to keep everybody off the hills. Funny sort of lords they have nowadays, I must say. Do you know how he made his money?
I know, Miss Ramsey.
It was so different in the old days. Do you know that he once showed me over the gardens at the castle? That it is so rarely find nowadays a true gentleman.
I dare say. Is Hector anywhere about, Mrs. Cameron?
He's gone to meet the train. Can I get you something?
Whisky and soda, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Any new arrivals tonight?
2 gentlemen, or rather, 1 gentleman and his valet, a Colonel Mulligan Hayes. He ran through London.
Are they staying long, Mistress Cameron?
A fortnight at least, maybe longer. Well, I cannot for the life of me see why anybody should stop in London if they're not compelled to.
Yeah.
It's in a terrible state, if the half my brother tells me is true.
This way, sir.
This'll be Hector now. Colonel Mulligan Hayes.
At your service, ma'am?
I'm Mrs. Cameron. I hope you didn't have too dreadful a journey.
I was never more pleased to leave town.
Colonel's leaving up the stairs. Just follow me.
Will you go up, sir?
Oh, I'll give Higgins a quarter of an hour to unpack. Oh, by the way, where have you put him?
The servants' quarters are at the back, sir.
Comfortable?
Oh, yes, Colonel. Spring mattress, electric fires, hot and cold. We let them as ordinary rooms at bank holidays.
I like to see Higgins decently housed.
He'll have been in your service a long time.
My old Batman.
Shall I send your wee bag up as
Oh,
well,
no,
sir?
don't bother. Paper, you know, one never escapes from it altogether.
I could put it in the safe.
No, not worth it. I tell you what I would like, a glass of your excellent whiskey.
If you'll just take a seat, Colonel, I'll fetch it at once.
Good evening, ladies. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Would you care to look at these? I've seen them from cover to cover.
Oh, thank you. Here we get the mornings next evening and the evenings next morning.
Prettily put. Who wants to see the newspapers, anyway?
Here, I see they haven't caught them 2 blokes.
What 2 blokes are those?
2 that cleaned out that big London store. Hey, here's a bit of news for you. It's one of Lord Brassworth's subsidiaries.
You'd wonder why these big stores don't take greater precautions, especially during a sale. Mind you, the thieves were very clever, certainly.
Well, £20,000, nothing to him. Nothing when it comes to knocking a small competitor out of business.
You sound very bitter, Mr. Cook.
Believe me, I've cause to be.
Oh, well, they'll get them all right.
You're more confident in the police than I have.
Why not? The most efficient force. I have a great respect for them.
They're watching all the posts.
And a fat lot of good that'll do 'em if they've been seen in Paris, and that's what it says here. Good luck to 'em, I say.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
Colonel Mulligan Hayes,
Ma'am?
would you care to order dinner now, sir?
Oh, yes. It's good to come back to Highland fare. The salmon, I think, and the roast beef to follow. And have you a bottle of claret?
Yes, sir. Here you are.
Thank you. Oh, Mouton Rothschild, 53. What could be better? Your man may draw the cork now.
At once, Colonel. Hector? A very pleasant gentleman. Such perfect courtesy.
I never cared much for these la-di-da army types, but I must say I liked him.
Class always tells, Mr. Cook. You can always tell the difference between a born gentleman and one who's only dressing the part.
Mistress Cameron?
Oh, Hector, bring up a bottle of the Mouton Rothschild 53 and draw the cork on it right away so that it can breathe. It's for the Colonel.
That's the very last thing I can do, ma'am.
What do you mean?
If the lock of that cellar door's defying me again.
Oh, it can't.
Can it not just, ma'am? It's my belief we'll have to send to Fort William for the man in the morning.
Oh, dear.
What's the trouble, lady?
Well, it's that provoking. The Colonel has ordered a bottle of claret, and now the lock of that cellar door has stuck again.
Let's have a gander, will you?
Huh?
Look.
You won't be able to do it any more than me.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Sometimes all you need's a bit of luck.
All right. Come through the back, then.
Excuse me, man. Hector, have you got such a thing as a piece of wire?
Now, what on earth would you be wanting a piece of wire?
Isn't that an obliging man?
Well, you know the old saying, like master, like man.
Well, I think I'll get a breath of fresh air before dinner.
It's lovely out.
Oh, good evening, Mr. McWally. You think I can risk it without my raincoat?
Well, you're safe for half an hour, but there's rain coming up from the west by the look of things.
Good evening, ladies.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Macquarie.
How are you, Mrs. Cameron?
A little busier, praise be. We've just had a couple of new arrivals. Colonel Mulligan Hayes and his manservant.
Uh-huh. Will we be seeing Bertie this year?
I expect he'll be north for his holiday as usual. I don't think he'd give Auchenlochan the miss for any place in the world.
No chance of him being here in the next fortnight.
Well, I would have heard by now.
Well, I tell you what it is, Mrs. Cameron. I'm stuck for someone to open the sale of work. Now, he'd have been just the right man. Auchenlochan's most famous son, you know.
Oh, I'm afraid it's hopeless, Mr. Macquarie. You could write, of course.
And it used to be so simple in the old days. You just asked the laird or his lady. But this Lord Brasworth, oh, I'm afraid his heart's not in the right place.
I wonder if Colonel Mulligan Hayes might be the man you're looking for.
Colonel Mulligan Hayes?
He's the new arrival.
But we know nothing whatever about him, do we?
With some people, one can tell at a glance.
Soldier. He can be relied upon to do the right thing. Oh, it's an inspiration. But no, don't let's rush at things. He might be a Roman Catholic, in which case he might feel it very awkward being asked to open a Presbyterian sale of work. I think we ought to hold our hands for a day or two till we find out a little more about it.
Well, you leave that to me, Mr. Macquarie.
That man Higgins is a fair wonder.
He managed it.
Oh, you should just have seen him, ma'am. He just took that piece of wire and twirled it round in the keyhole, and the door opened, you would have said, by magic.
No.
Well, they're very pleasant, master and man alike, ready to be helpful and agreeable, if you know what I mean. I'm sure that Colonel Mulligan Hayes is the very man that's wanted.
I know who's going with me.
Yes?
It is Flora. I was thinking I would be tidying your room.
Can you give me 5 minutes?
Take all the minutes you like, sir. There is plenty of time.
Where did you slope off to last night?
Oh, you'll never guess, not in a million years.
Come on.
You know Hector, the odd job man? Well, he's taken a fancy to me ever since that night I cracked that lock for him.
You shouldn't have done that. You might give him ideas.
Oh, don't you believe it. They're so perishing honest that you thought it never occurred to him. Honest. Do you know where Hector took me last night?
No.
Poaching old Brasworth's salmon.
You can't do that.
Why can't I?
Why, for one thing, it's dishonest.
So what?
Oh, look, Fingers, I've got my position to consider. It didn't matter in London, I know, but here it's different. They think a lot of me. They think a lot of you, too. Mrs. Cameron was only speaking about you yesterday.
Was she really?
Yes. I wasn't going to tell you. Her head's big enough as it is.
Oh, she fell for you. Oh, but this poaching up, it's not like pinching. I can't explain to you how the locals feel about it. But I reckon the boys consider them fish their own and not old Brasworth's.
Yes.
Oh, I know. You can get fined for it, or even got a jug. But somehow it seems respectable. I haven't had such a wonderful night since I was a little nipper and my old dad took me out to help him on a job in St. John's Wood.
You might get caught. You might be up in court. And that might lead to unwelcome publicity.
Oh, after last night, I don't think I could give it up. I got one myself. All on my very own. You should have seen it. It was about that big.
You mentioned the boys. What boys?
Oh, some pals of Hector's. Decent mop. I thought they'd have died laughing every time I tried to pronounce a name.
Well, I told you that would make you popular.
Yeah, well, when we caught the fish, Hector took me home to his old mum's. Oh, regular caution she was. Treated me as though I was 8 years old. You know what she gave me? Some of that whiskey they make themselves locally.
Yeah, if you go out with the boys and drink their homemade hooch, you'll end by giving the game away.
Ah, watch me step. If it comes to that, what were you and Mrs. Cameron mumbling about together last
We'll
night?
leave Mrs. Cameron out of it, shall
Oh,
we?
drop the Colonel stuff with your old chum, Toff.
Yes, she does seem a bit more interested in my private life than I'd bargained for. I had to tell her again how you saved my life in North Africa. It wasn't a lie, even if we were just a pair of perishing privates, and not a captain and his batman.
That's a funny thing. I feel the same, too. You know, when Hector's old ma asked me about my old man, I had to tell her he was retired. Well, how could I say he was still on the moor?
Do you know what she asked me?
Who?
Mrs. Cameron. She asked me if I was a Roman Catholic.
Oh, the things women get into
I was
their
on the
heads.
spot, I can tell you, Fingers. I knew by instinct that Colonel Mulligan Hayes wouldn't be an atheist, so I remembered the last time I was inside, I went to the C of E services. I liked them. They had a kind of British flavour.
Yeah, very popular.
So I said I was C of E, heaven help me.
How did she take it?
Well, she seemed pleased. She heaved a sigh of release and seemed satisfied.
You haven't forgotten by any chance she's a widow?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. And do you know what I've gone and done? I've promised her 50 quid for the fighting fund.
You did the right thing there. I promised him a fiver myself.
You know about the fighting fund?
Yeah, Hector was telling me about it last night. Bath was trying to take the grazing rights away from the crofters.
Yes.
It made my blood boil. And you realise who he is, I suppose?
Never heard of him.
Oh, yes, you have. He was Sir Harry Brass before they made him a lord.
What? Fingers, I'm going to make my contribution 100 quid.
Oh, take it out of your own share, won't you? You remember him? It was him that had Dutch Fritz beaten up when he caught him trying to pinch his gold dinner service. Knocked the daylights out of him before they handed him over.
And Dutchy wouldn't have hurt a fly. Well, they're going to take Brassworth to court over the grazing of the right-of-way. A clever lawyer could attach an even worse thing to his name than it has already.
Well, I hope to give him a proper going over.
11, 12, 13... 19, 20. See who it is, Higgins?
Yes, sir.
Mistress Cameron was wondering if the Colonel could be bothered to be coming downstairs.
Oh, what does she want me for, Flora?
It's the minister, sir. He's asking if he can be having a word with you.
Oh, always pleased to see the Padre at any time of the day. Tell him I'll be done. Oh, yes, for you, Flora.
Oh, thank you, sir, thank you. The minister's having a dram with the mistress, so there is plenty of time.
Right.
What's on now, Cub?
Search me.
You know this bloke, this minister?
Oh, I've had a chat to him once or twice. I'd better get down, Fingers. Lock up the money.
Right.
Higgins?
What? Sir?
Just give me a brush, will you?
Come straight to the point, Colonel. You may not know that we desperately need a new parish hall.
Oh, yes, I've noticed the old one. It seems pretty well about to disintegrate.
It's only a wartime hut, and we really ought to have something more permanent. But in a little place like this, there isn't a great deal of money.
I understand, Padre. Now, if a tenner would be any use to the cause...
That's most kind of you, I'm sure. I'll let you have a receipt for this in the morning. But that's not what I come to ask.
No?
No, we're holding a sale of work next Saturday to raise funds. And I wonder if you'd be so kind as to declare it open.
Oh, I see.
Do say you will, Colonel.
Oh, I'd be delighted, of course, but I'm not much of a public speaker. No, barking out a few orders on the parade ground, that's all I'm fit for. Padre, you could find a dozen better men for the job.
No, I'm sure I couldn't. And if I may say so without flattery, Colonel, you're very well liked in Auchenlochan.
You are, Colonel. They know how sympathetic you've been over, well, a certain rather unpleasant dispute.
Mr. McLean told me how very helpful you were to him.
Who's Mr. McLean?
Oh, he's the old crofter that you sometimes talk to when you go fishing. You helped him answer a very awkward letter from the minister.
That old boy. And if I was glad to give him a word or two of advice. Believe me, Padre, life has given me plenty of experience in dealing with authority.
When we do good, we're told not to let a right hand know what a left hand doeth. We think very highly of you, Colonel.
Oh, yes, indeed.
No, I shouldn't like you to do that. I'm a bit of a rascal, really.
Oh, well, I wish we had more rascals like you. Now, say you'll oblige us, Colonel, and that will ensure a good turnout and a first-class sale.
No, when I left the army, Padre, I promised that I'd make no public appearances. Always loathed them. They're a bit of an ordeal for me, believe it or not. I don't like those photographer fellows letting off their flashes in my face. The fact is, I had a touch of shell shock.
Oh, we never have photographers here, Colonel.
But there'll be reporters.
Mrs. Macmillan at the schoolhouse will send a line or two to the Oban Times. That's all the reporting there'll be.
You're sure of that?
I'm afraid the world's not greatly interested in what we do here, Colonel.
You will do it, won't you? We'll be thinking no one cares a button for us at all.
Well, I warn you, I'm no great shakes as a public speaker, but... Well, hang it, I'm game.
Oh, thank you, thank
You've
you.
made me a happy man. I was really rather worried.
Now, you'll both sit down and take a dram.
Not another, Mrs.
Oh, yes,
Colonel.
you will. And it is on the house.
Mr. Higgins, I'm off duty now. Will you take a dram with me in the back bar?
No, but I'll have a pint of beer with pleasure.
Ah, come on. Evening, Tom. Evening, will you? Okay, Mr. Higgins. You'd be the better for a wee dram.
Ah, a glass of ale for me, Hector, my lad. Too much of your whiskey makes me feel sluggish.
Oh, well, have it your own way. A pint of beer, Mary, and my usual. It's not often we see you down here of an evening, Mr. Perkins.
I assure you it's sheer bedlam up at the castle. You can't find servants nowadays for love nor money to travel so far from London. I shall have a nervous breakdown.
Have a drop of gin instead.
Oh, thank you, if I may.
A drop of gin for the gentleman,
Mr.
please.
Higgins, who looks after Colonel Mulligan
Thank you.
Hayes. Mr. Perkins is butler up at the castle.
Oh, it's an old Brassworth.
Lord Brassworth and I have been together for a good many years now.
Rather you than me.
Oh, we understand each other. Brassworth knows he can push me only so far. No, it's been short-handed, worries me. Did you hear about his lordship's personal gentleman?
No.
He's handed in his notice and buzzed off back to London. Said the sight of these hills drove him dotty. Can't say I blame him, but with a new house party arriving this first Monday as ever is, I tell you, gentlemen, I shall be driven round the bend.
Well, forget it and drink up.
Ah, Slangivar.
And on top of it all, I'm responsible for the safekeeping of his lordship's gold dinner service.
Did you say gold dinner service, Mr. Perkins?
Now, all on account of wishing to impress a certain lady, he has the gold plate fetched up from London and leaves me with a headache.
Oh, inconsiderate, I call it, Mr. Perkins.
I don't mind telling you, Mr. Higgins. I often wake up in the night and thank my maker that we are 500 miles from London, not 50. Why, if some of those criminal classes down south could see the apology for a safe that I have to keep it in, they'd die of laughing.
Oh, man, you'll be worrying yourself grey in the head. Lord Brassworth's gold plate is safe enough in Auchenlochan.
Yeah, safer than his salmon.
You'll forgive my asking, Mr. Higgins. I wonder whether you may ever look round for a change of situation.
What, you mean leave the Colonel?
That was in my mind.
Oh, I've done a lot of time with my gentleman, Mr. Perkins.
I may have mentioned it, Mr. Higgins, that Lord Brassworth is without a valet at the moment. One may sometimes stay too long in the same service, Mr. Higgins. One is no longer appreciated at one's true value.
One would have to think about it, Mr. Perkins.
Of course, the Colonel will have to give you a character.
Oh, he could do that all right, Mr. Perkins.
Then you'll think about it, Mr. Higgins?
I promise you, Mr. Perkins, I shall think about it. Very hard.
I say, there don't seem to be any nearer catching these two blokes.
To which two blokes are you referring, Mr.
Well,
Cook?
the two that robbed that big London store. We were discussing it the day the Colonel arrived. It's my opinion the police haven't got a clue. All this stuff about watching the ports and so on, it's eyewash. These chaps aren't soft. They know too much to go rushing to the nearest port where the coppers will be waiting for them with open arms.
You're perfectly right, Mr. Cook. They'll have gone underground. That's what they call it, underground.
You see, Mr. Cook, she knows her Agatha Christie.
I mean, you're right, though. It's the art of camouflage. That's what it is. They can sort of fade into the background.
Mind you, that's easiest in London.
Oh,
Never understood that. Why should it be easier in London?
Well, it's obvious there are more people, more accents. Well, you could never imagine a criminal coming up to, well, for instance, to Auchenlochan.
I don't see why not.
Oh, come, man, a
How
bit.
could a couple of crooks camouflage themselves in a place like this?
Well, they could pretend to be commercial travellers. Or better still, they could pass themselves off as holidaymakers. For all you know, your two men might be dear Colonel Mulligan Hayes and his valet.
Hey, you do have some rum notions, Miss Hannibal. Hey, I must tell the Colonel that and give him a good laugh.
Flora, throw on your things like a good girl and run down to the post office for me before it closes. Ask Mrs. Fraser if she'll kindly give you the change for these £5 notes. We'll need it for the bar.
Are you not thinking Mistress Fraser will be closed?
Perhaps not, if you go at once.
Colonel Mulligan Hayes would give it to you, I'm sure.
Colonel Mulligan Hayes?
He's got a bag up yonder full of pound notes.
His wallet, you mean?
No, it's not any wallet I'm meaning. His little brown bag, the one with the lock. It's chock full of pound notes. There must be hundreds and hundreds of them.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm not. Would you like me to be trying him? It would save me putting on my coat and running down to the post office, which is most likely closed by now anyway.
No, Flora. I couldn't dream of troubling a guest. Oh, it doesn't matter. We don't need the change. Now run along with you and get finished up.
Do you think it's true, Mrs. Cameron?
Yeah, that's an extraordinary tale.
Oh, that girl's a natural-born idiot. Myself, I wouldn't believe a word she said.
Of course, the Colonel must carry about a considerable sum in ready cash to pay for his holiday.
Yeah, Mrs. Cameron, do you find that many folks carry a lot of money about with them these days, or do they use a checkbook like me?
Well, most of them ask when they register if it's convenient to pay by cheque. If I'm doubtful, I can take up their reference.
Ah, well, when he paid his bill last week, do you remember, did he pay you with new notes off a roll or with old ones?
Old ones. I remember being surprised how dirty they were.
Oh, good folks, listen. We're talking a lot of nonsense. We're letting our imaginations run away with us.
This all comes from one of you silly jokes, Annabelle.
Saints preserve us.
What's up, Mrs. Cameron?
I hope and pray it is nonsense.
Why?
The Colonel's bill to open the Auchenlochan sale of work on this very Saturday afternoon.
Who is it?
Sir, it's Higgins, sir. Sorry to disturb you, sir.
Oh, just a moment, Higgins.
Toff, listen to this.
You've been on the beer. What's up?
Did you ever hear of old Brassworth's gold dinner service?
Everybody's heard about it, and that's all they'll ever do until they can find a shortcut into the vaults of the City and Suburban Bank, because that's where he keeps it.
The City and Suburbans may be where he usually keeps it.
Just what are you driving at?
I've just been having a pint in the public bar with Brassworth's butler. It's up at the castle now.
Look, Fingers, this isn't April the 1st.
It's true, I swear it. And what's more, his lordship valet has hooked it off back to London, and I've been offered the job.
Yes, you should read The Sleeping Beauty. That's another good fairy tale.
It's true, I swear it, it's true.
Brassworth would never be such a mutt.
I tell you, he's trying to impress some dame who's arriving on Monday.
Oh.
And I can have that job now, so long as you'll write me a reference.
Fingers, I don't like it.
Well, what's wrong with it?
It's too dangerous. All the coppers in the world would be down on top of us within 12 hours. You'd be the first suspect, and I'd be a close second.
Listen, Toff. If that safe is like what Perkins says it is, I could have the gold played out and leave the safe so that nobody would ever know it had ever been opened.
Yes, it's very tempting. It's also very awkward.
What's awkward about it?
I've just promised to open this sale of work.
Sale of work? All right, we'll do it the week after.
They're bound to find out the truth about us.
Who is?
Why, the people here, old Macquarie and Mrs. Cameron. Is it worth it?
It's worth everything of 20,000 smackers if what they say about it's true.
We're well off here, Fingers. I don't know how another 20,000 is going to make us better off. We're very snug.
I'd feel a lot snugger polishing Brassworth's gold dinner service. You can't have a holiday forever.
No, the people here like us. They think a lot of us. That's really what's holding me back.
I've got quite a circle of friends here, too. But you've got to think of leaving. You can't stay here forever.
This is the one place I don't want to blot my copybook. I've forgotten what it's like to go to bed at night knowing that you wouldn't hear a knock at the door with some copper shouting, "Open up there, the police." Higgins?
Yes, sir?
See who it is. Hello?
Excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you, Colonel, but there's something I must ask you right away.
Please don't apologize, Mrs. Cameron.
Will it be your usual bottle of claret tonight, sir? You see, Hector is off duty, And if it is to be perfect for the drinking, I ought to be drawing the cork on it now.
Mrs. Cameron, I intend to drink you out of that particular claret, so carry on. There's a dear woman.
Thank you, Colonel.
And thank you for thinking of it. See what I mean, Fingers? It wasn't the police out to raise merry hell. It was just a charming woman anxious to see that my claret is perfectly served.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know me, Fingers. I always said I was cut out to be a gent, only the points got crossed somewhere down the line. Well, here I am a gent. People treat me like one. I find myself thinking like one and acting like one. Well, if you think like a gent and act like a gent, then stone the crows, man, you are a gent. This is the one place we can come back to. I wouldn't change it for 20 gold dinner services.
You're right. You only want one.
You're right. There is something fishy.
Did you overhear anything?
No, I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying, but they weren't talking as master and man, I'm sure of that.
That's not so very peculiar. They've been together a long time. They must be like old friends by now.
Well, I suppose that's true.
I hope it's true.
Oh, Mrs. Cameron's right. There is something fishy. The more I think of it, the more I'm inclined to agree with you. You see, there's this fashion of paying with notes of different issue, all well thumbed, as though they'd passed through the till of a big London store on bargain day.
I'm off home now, Mistress Cameron.
Oh, Hector, come here. Hector, I don't want you to breathe a word of this. But has it ever occurred to you that there might be anything, well, unusual about the Colonel and his man?
About the Colonel and Mr. Higgins? Well, what could be unusual about them, unless it's unusual to find a pair that's a little trouble? Just take Higgins now. He's one of the best. A great favourite with my old mother, and she's not easy to please, mind you.
Yes, but have you found out anything about him?
Of course, I know everything about him. Higgins saved the Colonel's life at Alamein. He was only a captain then, and he's been in his service ever since.
Where do they live when they're at home?
Oh, London, mostly, I think. But they seem to know the west of England, too. Higgins was telling my old mother about the Dartmoor ponies. They seem to have a place down there.
Dartmoor, did you say?
Yes, why, have they? They've not been paying or something?
Oh, they've been paying most promptly and in cash.
Aye, I thought they would. Well, they're very free with their money, both of them. I would not like anyone to be saying anything against either of them. For ever since that day when Higgins stepped through yonder door and helped me with that cellar lock, he's been more to me than just a bird of passage.
Cellar lock?
Oh, tell us about that, Hector.
Well, what is there to tell you, Mistress Cameron? I've not told you already. The lock was stuck, and it fair beat me to make anything of it. He had it open in the twinkling of an eye. Ah, it'll be a great pity when he goes.
Are they thinking of going?
Well, I was having a wee dram through in the public bar. Perkins was down from the castle.
That's the butler.
Lord Brasworth's valet has run off to London, and Perkins was just fair pleading with Higgins to take the job. They've a big house party arriving on Monday, and his lordship has had a gold dinner service sent up specially from London. Just think of that. Can I be going now, Mr.
Yes,
Cameron?
yes.
I'll be bringing you a wee salmon.
Yes.
They're our men, all right. It's just come to me in a flash. They're here after Brasworth's gold dinner service.
Oh, no, it's not true. It couldn't be.
I know what I feel about this. I hope the Colonel and Mr. Higgins do take Lord Brasworth's gold dinner service. And what's more, I hope they're never caught.
Annabelle, that's immoral.
By gum, there's so much in what she says all the same. Why should I lift a finger to save Brasworth's dinner service for him? Listen here. He forced me out of a business that my family had been running for years, and he did the same with a friend of mine who had a like business in Bury. So I'm inclined to agree with Miss Annabelle here. I say good luck to the Colonel.
Well, I'm sure I've no desire to come to Lord Brasworth's rescue.
If he has his way over the grazing rights, the crofters in this township will be ruined. You are right, Mr. Cook. He's a bad man, and there's no call on us to interfere.
No.
I hope all the same they wait until after the sale of work.
Mistress Cameron?
Yes.
I just met with Robin McDougall, the telegraph boy.
Mr. Cook,
Thank you, Hector.
I would go further.
Yes,
If I could give them a helping
Good
hand.
night, Hector.
Good night, Mrs. Cameron.
Well,
Oh,
I might do a bit.
Oh, I'm so relieved. It's from Bertie, my brother, you know. He's been given a spot of leave rather unexpectedly, and as usual, he's heading north. He'll advise us what to do. They think a lot of him at Scotland Yard.
Did you have a nice outing?
Well, no, not really.
We just couldn't enjoy ourselves. We're so worried.
Well, I think we should forget all about it and hope for the best.
Good point.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Colonel, and how are we tonight?
Well, to tell you the truth, I've got cold feet. Very cold feet indeed.
What's wrong, Colonel?
Your sailor work, that's what. I wish I'd had the strength of mind to resist your blandishments, or that I was one of those wallers that liked getting up on his hind legs and throwing off a few well-turned phrases. What? But what am I to say to them, Mrs. Cameron?
Just be yourself, Colonel.
People always enjoy a funny story on occasions like these.
I doubt if the things that made us laugh in the mess would make them laugh. What do you think?
Just tell us something about your life, Colonel.
No, I can't abide those chaps that get up on their hind legs and blow their own trumpets. Besides, I've never done anything to make a song about.
Listen, I wish you could work in a crack about old Lord Brassworth.
That would take a trick with the local people, Colonel.
I dare say, by all accounts, he does seem to be a bit of a blunder, but still, that's hardly one gentleman doesn't behave towards another like that.
If you can class Lord Brassworth as a gentleman, Colonel, then you're more charitable than I am. Selfish, ostentatious, nouveau-riche, that's how I should describe him.
Have you heard? He said his gold dinner service brought down from London.
Really?
I wish some public-spirited criminal would make off with it.
Miss Annabel, you alarm me.
Why should she, Colonel? Some people seem to be beyond the reach of the law, but society will always need a Robin Hood to make sure they don't get off entirely scot-free.
By gum, if I had the guts, I think I'd do it myself.
I wouldn't advise it, old man. It's either a job for experts or nobody at all. But now, look here. This isn't getting me anywhere with my speech. Would you like to sit down and hear the sort of thing I had in mind?
Sort of try it on the dog, eh?
Yes. If you don't mind, Mrs. Cameron.
No.
I thought of saying, this beautiful deserted glen of yours is a sort of dreamland to which men can come to win back their illusions about themselves and imagine themselves as they might have been. Or would they think that too silly and laugh their heads off?
I know I wouldn't laugh.
Oh, thank you, dear lady, thank you. You've given me courage.
Well, actually, all looks very artistic.
Aye, now, with these pot plants, Mr. Higgins, we always put them down at each side of the platform.
Yes.
Just you put yours down over there.
How far from the side?
About 4.5 inches. We want them to look symmetrical.
Right.
Now, we'll see how that looks from the back.
Right. Okay.
I think it's all right.
See you later, Mr. Chisholm.
Indeed you will. Katrina,
Bertie,
could you put me somewhere near the front? I'd like to study him a bit.
you haven't made up your mind.
Well, I've never had to deal with him personally, though I should have gotten any time now.
How can you be that, Bertie?
Well, I don't know if you've missed a couple of glasses yet.
Glasses?
As soon as you told me what was in your mind, I took the tooth glasses from the room and sent them off to the yard. They'll put through a personal call as soon as they identify the prints, but still, I reckon you've too vivid an imagination.
That's what I'm hoping.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very great pleasure, I may add a very great privilege, for me to welcome Colonel Mulligan Hayes this afternoon. I can say without fear of contradiction that no gentleman has ever made himself so popular among us in so short a time. In him we see a living proof that courtesy and consideration have not entirely disappeared from the face of the earth. I think I may say that if he, and not a certain other person who keeps flaunting his bedizened head, but if he were the resident in a certain majestic castle, not 1,000 miles from where I stand, then there is not one of us but would rejoice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what of Colonel Mulligan Hayes himself? From his own modest lips we have learnt little or nothing. So yesterday, my friends, I took the train to Fort William, and There in the public library, I consulted the army list. Does it surprise you to know that he is not plain Colonel Mulligan Hayes, but Colonel Mulligan Hayes, DSO? And does it further surprise you to know that this DSO has 3 bars to it? The Colonel has also served on the staff of General Montgomery, who was for some time at Chief Headquarters, and in Korea he commanded the 2nd Battalion of the Anster Rifles. Little do we think, as we move about our humble daily tasks, with whom we may be rubbing shoulders. I shall say no more except to call upon this very distinguished and gallant gentleman to declare open our annual sale of work.
Mr. Macquarie, Mrs. Macquarie, ladies and gentlemen, I fear that you've been given an all too flattering account of the career which I see myself in a very different light. There are some, I suppose, who would say that I have risen high in my chosen profession, but I'm sure that each of us thinks little of what he has done, but thinks much of what has yet to be achieved. Especially as this so when one thinks of a certain castle not 1,000 miles away from here. And doubly is this true in your very beautiful country, which I like to think of as a dreamland, where a man may recapture his lost illusions and see himself, if merely for a moment, as he might have been. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you remember the old army call for volunteers, you and you? No, I fear I am very much that kind of volunteer. All my life I have been a man of action rather than of words. So you will forgive me, I know, if I stand no longer between you and all the good things that are laid out for you to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, the sale is open. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. What a splendid gift.
Hey, the man's a gentleman, whatever else he may be.
That's what I think, too.
My God, I'm beginning to dread that call from the yard.
Perhaps it'll be all right.
Aye, and perhaps it won't. You know, Katrina, as I grow older, I think more and more and wonder what it is that keeps people straight. Perhaps it's just the good opinion of those who care for you. And if nobody cares for you... Oh, Katrina, come on, let's buy something and forget about it. You know, if that call goes the wrong way, I shall feel the biggest blooming heel this side of the tail.
What are you doing?
Packing.
Yes, you're right. Fingers, the game's up.
Where did the geezer get all that jazz about the DSO and being on Monty's staff?
I told you, he looked up the army list. There must be a real Colonel Mulligan Hayes.
Well, we've got to clear out.
Yes, funny. I've often had to clear out because they thought I was worse than I am. Never because they thought I was better.
Question.
What is it?
When we clear out, do we take brass with gold plate?
No, that would be making dead certain that they find out who we really are.
I think they'd forgive us a good deal if we had a smack at brass with.
You're bang on there, Fingers.
Well, then, do we work from the outside, or do I go inside as valet?
There's no denying it would be easier if you were inside.
Then write me that character for Mr. Perkins.
Hand me that writing pad. Now, let's see. Alfred Higgins, A.F., has been in my service for over 20 years, during which time he has been what?
Oh, search me.
A thoroughly reliable, personal servant. Efficient.
Honest.
Honest, and at all times anxious. See who it is, Higgins?
Yes, sir.
Ah, Mr. Chisholm.
And may I step inside?
Wouldn't you like to step down to the lounge? There's more room there.
You're packing, Colonel Mulligan Hayes.
Yes, Higgins is just tidying up. A lifetime in the army has made me a stickler for parade ground order.
Oh, I thought you were only 4 years in the army, with the rank of corporal.
Is this your kind of a joke?
Now, come off it, Toff. I know all about you. And about fingers here.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Chisholm, all right. But I think you'll understand my desire for a little anonymity when I'm on holiday. In London, you may have heard of me as Detective Superintendent Chisholm. I'm sorry we've never met before.
There must be some ridiculous mistake.
If you're thinking of bluffing it out, let me tell you here and now. I changed the tooth glasses in your rooms and sent them off to the yard for prints. I had the department on the phone 10 minutes ago.
All right, Super. It's a fair cop. Who put you onto us?
Oh, I have a nasty, suspicious mind. I am sorry about this, Toff. I heard about the 100 quid you gave to the fighting fund.
Do they know downstairs?
No.
Super. I wish you could get us out of here without the locals rumbling who we really are.
Now, why'd you say that?
Well,
you see, Super, well, our life here has been different. It's sort of separate.
yes, it's something that we would like to keep, like a photograph of an outing when you were a kid.
Oh, we're nuts talking to a couple like this.
Aye, I see what you mean. Yes, Toff, it's a dream one for me, too. Hey, you know, I think that could be fixed.
I say, thanks.
Oh, thanks, Super.
Now, wait a minute before you give me credit for too much of the milk of human kindness. If it ever leaked out that the sale of work at the church had been opened by a leading crook and conman, Auchenlochan would be, well, the joke of the century, and I'd go a long way to prevent that from happening. So if you play along with me, I'll play along with you.
It's a deal. How would you handle it?
I've had an idea. I'll phone through to the yard, asking them to send you a telegram of recall as though it came from the War Office. At the same time, I'll ask them to recall me. That means we should be able to catch the afternoon train tomorrow.
Carry on with the packing, Higgins.
Immediately.
Just a minute, Toff. What about the receipt for that London job? Oh, I'll take charge of that.
Super. I've got my bill here to settle.
Oh, that'll be okay.
And I promised old Macquarie 50 quid for his new hall.
Hey, did you know?
Afraid so, Super.
Hey, well, 50 quid would be a help, certainly, but won't take them very far. I'm glad so much has been recovered. Well, now, I suppose you both know there are 4 ways of leaving Auchenlochan. By sea, by air, by the railway, or by hoofing it over the hills. The last train is gone for the day. There are no boats, there are no planes. To walk would mean at least 2 days across bogs and mountains, and while I fancy that's not your mode of travel, anyone who tried it would be caught.
That's all right, Super. You're playing with us, we'll play along with you.
Aye. Hey, then, I'll see you at dinner, I hope.
The afternoon train. That leaves us about 18 hours. Enjoy it, fingers.
Mrs. Cameron, will I be bringing up a bottle of the Colonel's usual claret?
If you look at the end of the far bin, you'll find 1 bottle left of the Montrachet that Lochiel told me was one of the best wines he'd ever tasted. He's to have that. And Hector, see that it's just right for him.
I will.
I am sorry the Colonel's leaving us.
Oh, a most charming gentleman. I wonder what this new War Office appointment is.
Makes me feel a bit of a fool when I think what we were dreaming up about him last night.
I almost wish there had been something in it. Every time I think of that man up at the castle, flaunting his gold plate in front of his mistresses,
Annabelle,
I feel furious.
Here he comes.
You better get on, Hector. The train is signaled.
Goodbye, Flora. Goodbye, Miss Grizzle.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Colonel.
Miss Annabelle. Delighted to have known you. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, Colonel.
Will we see you in Auchenlochan next year?
I wish I thought it probable, but I fear my new duties may keep me out of circulation for a year or 2. Mrs. Cameron, I'm leaving a small donation for the new hall. Would you please hand it to the Padre with my apologies for not doing so in person?
Well, this is very good of you, Colonel.
Don't speak of it, dear lady. Goodbye. And thank you for everything. Goodbye.
Bye.
Better hurry, Colonel. We're cutting it rather fine. So long, Katrina. I'll see you in a few days' time, I expect. Well, now, shall we go?
He was so awfully nice, wasn't he? Well, we give him a wee word. Good night, Colonel.
Tickets, please, gentlemen.
Higgins, you have the return tickets.
Sorry, sir. Change at Fort William for the London train, gentlemen.
Thank you, Inspector. Oh, sorry, Super, would you do one thing more for us?
Well, that depends what it is.
Do you think we could be charged without using our aliases, Higgins and Mulligan, etc.?
Well, I don't see why not.
Thank you, Inspector. You're a gentleman, too. Cigar?
Oh, that's very kind.
I have a special arrangement with the playwrights in this series. Last week the play was about taxes. This week I also get a free lift home. Next week's play, a spy story, Flight from Treason, starring John Gregson in his first play for ITV, with Robert Brown, Avril Elgar, and Ian Hendry. Flight from Treason. I hope they don't send me home in a rocket.